Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I call this intersecting or overlapping because this red is going under, over, under, over, under. And this is one of the easier ones I've ever done with multiple steps. And here's the guide right here. So we're just going to draw it from scratch. I'm going to take a six-sided polygon. And then I'm going to just kind of move it up a little bit. I'm going to Control D. While holding down the control button, I'm going to bring it down. Doesn't really matter, I don't think, the length, but I'm going to take two two-point lines or a two-point line and go from that node to that node to that node. Take your virtual segment delete key and delete this. Now, this is made up of 4 objects. So if we take the Smart Fill tool and fill it in, now we have 1 object or 1 set of lines, and you can see when I delete this, it's delete them all that. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. I'm going to go to Effects and Contour. Contour the inside with square corners 1 inch. Now I need to go to Object and break the contour part, and then I'm going to go ahead and group it. I'm working in the center of the page, so I can Control D and rotate it 60 degrees and Control D. The only thing you need to delete now is this one to make this triangular shape. So just kind of be careful and you can always back up. So I'm going to hold down the Alt key so I'll get a perfect straight line. But then I need to come through here and just delete those lines. Now, Alt key, and then down here, just this one and this one. And then this one and this one. Then hold down the Alt key. The Alt key is going to give you a clean, straight cut. Whoop, I missed a couple of lines. That's one advantage of just going back. Okay, I'm going to group this together so I can get rid of it. Now I'm going to take and make this red. And for a second, I'm just going to move it out of the way. I moved it twice. I'm going to delete that, move that back. Now here's kind of the tricky part. I started in the center of the page. But if I Control D and duplicate that 60 degrees, I don't get a good rotation. It's because this is a triangular type shape. So I'm going to Control D and then alternate C, which is going to tell it to rotate from the center of the page and then make it 60. And then I'll just make that one blue. Okay, the blue's on top. So you want to pick the blue. And here's a trick I never had done before. You want to make sure you get, I call it the 4 white points. Now I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and rotate it 120 degrees. 120. See what that did? It moved it to the next one. And then Control, okay, sometimes Corel does that. Control D, alternate C, 240 degrees. So we've got all the spaces. We've got that one selected. I'm going to hold down the Shift and select those 3 boxes. I'm going to Control D. So pick that, Shift select that, Shift select that, and Control G. Then you've got it selected. Hold down the Shift key and pick your blue and go up to Intersect, and look at that. It intersected. Now let's take away, and because they're grouped, I can get rid of all of them. Now I'm going to take the blue and go to Object, Order, Back a Page. But look at this. Now they look like they are interlaced, or whatever you want to call it. I call it over under or interlocking. That's a pretty cool design, especially if you're going to print it on something dark or black. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.